AC not converting to DC, your bridge rectifier might be dead. But don't worry. In this video, I'll show you how to test any bridge rectifier, including 4 terminal bridges and a normal bridge with 4 diodes, and even build your own with 4 diodes. So stay tuned, because this is one of the most important courses in this series, where I'm going to teach you how to test all kinds of bridge rectifiers using the multimeter. So welcome to the episode number 23, where we're gonna see, of course, how to test all kind of bridge rectifier. And of course, this course will be divided into parts: a theory part and a practical part. Of course, if you are professional and you don't need the theory part, you can move on directly to the practical part. But I advise you to don't miss any moment in the theory part if you want to understand 100%. This kind of components are a little bit complicated and tricky to test, so stay tuned and do not miss any moment in this video. Let's get started. We have here 4 bridge rectifier. We have this one here with reference PBL 405. We have also GBL 406, and over here we have Turkey BP06M. Of course, I'm going to teach you everything, all the numbers here and letters. You're gonna understand everything. Just stay tuned, my friend. And of course, we have this normal or standard one. We have another standard bridge rectifier with just 4 diodes. We're gonna see everything. And by the way, my friends, before diving into this course, don't forget that I want to remember you that all videos I made is based on your comments and your questions. That's why I have decided to start testing components based on your comments. You get to choose what I test next. Just leave your suggestion in the comments, and the component that gets the most mentions will be the one I test in the next video. I am reading all your comments, so don't hesitate to share your ideas. And please, if you enjoy these videos and want to support my work, the best way to say thank you for me is by liking and sharing the video. It really helps a lot. So guys, let's learn about electronics together at a high level, one component at a time. So before starting this episode, which component should I test next? Please enter comments. Okay guys, let's begin the theory part with the first question. What is a bridge rectifier? So a bridge rectifier is a 4 diode setup that converts AC voltage into DC voltage. The bridge rectifier is the first stage in almost every power supply, including chargers, adapters, TVs, audio amplifiers. All devices need bridge rectifiers in order to get a DC voltage. So guys, let's understand a little bit this bridge rectifier that I'm going to test using the multimeter. For the first one, we have PBL 405, a rectifier with 4 pins, where we have the positive side, the negative side, and alternating currents. This is basically a 4 amps 600 volts bridge rectifier. This rectifier is commonly used in adapters, LED drivers. For this one, guys, remember GPL. This is a very common bridge rectifier. So GPL 406. We find this kind of bridge rectifier that, of course, I'm going to test using the multimeter. We find it usually in LCD TVs and other ACMPS boards. And also this one is a 4 amp 600 volts bridge rectifier. And for this one, guys, Turkey BP06M bridge rectifier, this is the strongest and the robust one here. Even if its size, but this bridge rectifier is stronger for higher load power supplies. It is used in high temperature and high condition and surge protection. Very strong bridge rectifier. Of course, this bridge rectifier also is a 6 amps 600 volts. And of course, guys, a discrete 4 diodes bridge. This is basically a manual configuration. You can do it at your own, easy. I will give to you its schematic. Everyone can make or build this 4 diodes bridge configuration. Of course, using 1N4007 diodes or similar. Basically, this bridge rectifier is great for learning, repair, or basic power circuits. Now, guys, I have a question. What are basically the symptoms of a bad bridge rectifier? Remember, there is basically 5 common symptoms that you have to remember if you want to repair fast failed switch mode power supplies boards. The first symptom, no DC output. Second, voltage drops under load. Third, device doesn't turn on. Fourth, hot or cracked rectifier. When you get a hotted or a cracked rectifier, means of course a bad one. The last one, very strange, a blown input fuse. Okay, when you get a blown input fuse, make sure you test the bridge rectifier, because you can replace the fuse, use another serviceable fuse, but the fuse could be blown out again. In this case, we check the bridge rectifier and of course we check the X2 safety capacitor. If you want to understand about this kind of capacitors, I made a video about it. Make sure you watch that video, very useful video, my friend. The link here in the screen. Now, guys, we reach the practical part, and let's begin with tools you need. The tools you need to test any bridge rectifier is very simple. Just the multimeter and this channel. You can test any electronic component that you can imagine. So my friend, make sure you like the video, subscribe and hit the bell icon. So guys, to test any bridge rectifier, first you have to understand the pinouts, especially for integrated rectifiers. Of course, we have 4 pins. We have 2 EC inputs, okay? This one, and this one, and this one. One positive terminal, positive, and one negative terminal, negative. So guys, without wasting time, the multimeter to diode mode. Please attention. A good bridge rectifier should pass 3 tests. Very important. This is very exclusive for electronic repair basics channel. Please attention. Of course, you cannot confirm the serviceability of any bridge rectifier without passing 3 tests. So please make sure you stay tuned, as I told you, because any moment in this video is important for you. If you want to master bridge rectifiers testing and all component testing. Let's begin with this one. So the first test is by putting the black probe, as you can see, in the positive terminal, the red probe in the negative terminal. We have to get a reading, basically a drop voltage. In some multimeter, you can get 0.3, 0.4 drop voltage. It's good. Anyway, you have to get a reading here. Okay, means we have a diode. The diode is good. But if I swap to probes, I should not get anything in the multimeter, as you can see. So this is the first test. The second test, here we have minus, so I have to put the red probe into negative terminal, the black probe into AC. The same reading as you can see. But if I swap the probes, I should not get anything in the multimeter. Okay, this is the second test. Now the bridge rectifier is good about 60%. What about the third test, the most important test? So the third test, guys, is by checking between the positive terminal and the negative terminal. Okay, so in both sides, as you can see, the positive terminal in the positive side, the negative terminal in the negative side. So both direction, as you can see, should read up line, because no diode here. From these two terminals we have no diode, means the both terminals should read up line. If you get here any low reading or any strange reading, means the bridge is bad one. So let's use the same working principle for this one and this one at the same time, and then pass to the standard bridge rectifier with 4 diodes. So this one is good. So guys, let's check these two bridge rectifier in the same time. Negative terminal, we have to put the red probe here, the black probe in the AC. We have a reading, good. Here also negative terminal, good. If I swap the probes, okay, now the negative in the negative, the positive in the AC, no reading, good. Here, no reading, good. This is the first test. The second test, I have to put the black probe in the positive terminal, the red probe in the AC, I get a reading. This is good. This one also, okay, negative terminal in the positive side, I get a reading. But if I swap the probes, I should not get a reading for both rectifier. This is good. Okay, this is the second test. What about the third test? So let's check. So for the third test, in both direction, I should read up line, no reading. Let's swap the probes for this one. Okay, this is good bridge rectifier. What about this one? So let's check. Oh, I get a reading here. Let's swap the probes. Okay, guys, I get a reading. This is strange. Okay, this bridge rectifier is failed. Guys, now what about this bridge rectifier with 4 diodes? It's very hard to test. I don't know how to test it. Very easy, my friends. Here we have just 4 diodes without complication, without worries. Just test the diodes. Each diode, test each diode alone. If all diodes are good, the bridge rectifier is good. So this one, of course, this is the cathode. Here we have anode. So let's check. 300, good. This one, 300. This one, okay. We have cathode here. I should swap the probes. 300, amazing. Here we have cathode. Should swap the probes here. The black probe into cathode, the red probe into anode. 300, amazing. No problem, my friends. The bridge rectifier is good one. Let's check this one also. We have 4 diodes, and here of course we have cathode marked with this white line. Okay, so black probe into cathode, red probe into anode. Reading good. This one here. So black probe here, red probe into anode. Reading good. This one here. We get a reading about 300. The last one, we get a reading about 300. Good. Of course, I can swap the probes like this one. Like this, I should not get anything. But because As you can see, nothing in the multimeter, but because the diode is connected to the board, you can get a reading about 1000. It's normal, no problem. I know, my friend, don't worry. You wonder where is the positive side here, like this one, and the negative side, like this one, for these 4 diodes. Very easy. Don't worry, my friend. Very easy. So the positive side, the multimeter in the continuity option, just put one probe here in this side for this diode. Here we have anode, and check this one here. Do you see we have continuity? Means these 2 terminals are connected together. Anode, anode. Means this positive side here is this one here, and the negative side is 2 connected cathode. Let's check these 2 here. Not connected. Okay, this one and this one, no connection. Okay, let's check this one and this one here. No connection. Nice. This one and this one, the last one, these 2. One probe here, another probe here. We have continuity, means these 2 are connected, means the negative terminal. So guys, I have some important tips and highlights for this bridge rectifier testing. Please always test out of the circuit if possible. Don't test on the board. Second, always discharge any large caps connected before testing. Okay, so guys, please always try to discharge these capacitors before testing. Third tip, any heated or cracked bridge rectifier, replace it without testing. Fourth, please don't test in resistance mode. It's not accurate for semiconductors. The last tip and very important tip, use power on tests with voltage if unsure. AC input, DC input, if unsure. And of course to make sure. And pay attention to the high voltage in the primary stage. So to summarize guys, bridge rectifiers are very silent in power electronics. One failed diode inside an integrated bridge rectifier or a standard bridge rectifier can make the entire board a dead board. And of course, remember the 4 steps, or we can see even checklist, or we can see even bridge rectifier fast checklist. Identify pins, use diode mode in the multimeter, compare both directions, replace it if shorted or open. Okay my friends, especially for beginners, this is the last part in this video for anyone who wants to build a bridge rectifier using 4 diodes. You have just to understand this schematic. I will make things easy for you. So let's assume we have here AC input. So of course this input will be connected to what? The first element in every board is the bridge rectifier. So here we have the first diode, here we have the second diode. These 2 diodes have the same direction. Here we have the 3rd diode and the 4th diode with same direction as this one. So this one guys, of course, here connected to the ground. That's why here we have minus, and this side, the positive side here, will be connected to what? To a capacitor, a filtering capacitor. Let's see C1. So in this side, of course, we have the alternating current, as you can see, my friends. And in this side, we will get what? We will get a continuous current, as you can see, this one here, or a filtered current. Of course, sometimes we can find here a resistor, very important for protection. So AC input, here we have DC output. So guys, if you understand this schematic, you can build your own bridge rectifier using 1N4007 or similar. So guys, thank you very much. I hope you understand this video. Please, as I told you, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell icon, because our challenge, me and my team and you, is to reach 1000 component testing, different components. That's why guys, don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon, because I will upload in a daily basis how to test one different component. That's why please, for anyone who want to thank me and my team, the best way to say thank you is by liking and sharing this video. Thank you very much, and see you with another component.